Once upon a time, there was a girl named Caeda. She was the princess of a small kingdom ruled by the Sultan Mastin. Unsatisfied with life on a quiet island, she befriended her high school buddy, Azama Bin Laden, and began to blow things up for fun. Later known as Caeda, she was especially cruel, and her powerful attacks sent many to their doom. Caeda was especially shrewd and cunning, and her evil words allowed her to gather a large group of followers to help blow things up with her, including the likes of the evil Riss, who helps fund their evil operations. Ironically, at the height of their power, their antics angered the American people, and the combined forces of Furious George and President Obaro defeated Caeda and her friends, finally bringing an end to the terror. However, the Dark Emperor sees use in the delinquent and decided to spare her. Now serving as the terrifying demolition unit of the Dark Empire, the evil Caeda sees a new lease of life.
Brain-damaging story aside, this is Caeda. Using her powerful wing sword, she can gather enough charges after taking a counterattack to unleash her signature iceberg and sink any of her enemies into the bottom of the sea. Meanwhile, she carries the usual Fury 3 in order to reach a maximum of 41 resistance, which is very high, and allows her to initiate tons of ploys. Now, a normal build I would run defense ploy as dual ploy as her setup, but this time she'll be using guidance 3 so that she can airlift Azama Bin Laden around and drop him like a bomb to blow things up. Meanwhile, Despacito is used to allow her to attack twice without any repercussions, usually enough to take down most armors. That is a very powerful option. I mean, there's other options too, like guard, but I think this is best when it comes to tangling with armor, because sometimes when they only have 2 charges, they can wipe you out if they have steady breath or vengeful fighter. But anyway, enough talk. It is time to demonstrate her true power. Now, let us go into the great summoner arena with Caeda and her friends, the demolition units, all from the same country. Look, they're all dressed appropriately for their tasks. Now, let's just go and fight people as we see them. Alright, so the first opponent is a Xian. Now, Xian, as you may know, is green, and, well, Caeda is nice and red. Caeda will have Xian for lunch. Alright, now, let's go and deploy here. Wait for the enemy to arrive. Okay, let's see, how should we do this?
If we must.
Do no damage. Do just enough damage. Okay. Use Azama to blow things up. Oops, I forgot. I gotta turn on these wonderful animations so that I can hear her voice, because I don't use it all that much. Well, now he is gonna be a difficult target, but that is something we have to put up with. Thankfully, though, we could also use Azura to tangle with that, which I think, while it might be a good idea, let's not. Let's take down that Soleil. Take down that pouring girl. Magic dunk. Alright, let's go! Ha! Azama Bin Laden, second bombing! I kind of wish, though, that the bomb would keep hitting Naui. Naui is going to be difficult to take down, but we do have the Terror Azura with us, so we can let Azura take care of that deal. Alright, in that case, let's move down, and then we'll just leave it at that. Anna versus Azama! No damage. Boom! Art is a bang. And that is the end of Anna. Meanwhile, Azura Terror will make short work of our wonderful dragon friend, so we'll just leave her be. Just leave her as where she is. We'll move in to take care of Xian now. This fight seems to be pretty easy. Naui versus Terror Azura. And so she uses her explosive axe and hammered Naui to death, sending her straight to the Shadow Realm. And now we will see how Caeda completely destroys Sheena in the most cruel and inefficient way possible. Yeah, she would have completely devastated Sheena and there was nothing she could have done. Poor Denko with her wonderful Sheena. Okay, let's go into the next battle. Let's see if we can't fight someone a little more interesting. Alright, so the next opponent here, we have Ephraim, we have Shigure, we have God Grima, and we have Marth. Let's see, how shall we deploy this battle?
What next?
Yes.
Asama can actually tank Ephraim. We will situate ourselves here, and then we will begin moving in. Goodness. It appears that the enemy is marching in 2 fronts. Alright, let's see. We can definitely take down Ephraim in a single hit. That's not even a joke. We can take down Shigure as well. We will do that right now, because we can't leave these guys around. But we will end up taking a hit from Robin.
Let's go.
Meanwhile, we could also use Caeda's powerful technique to take down Ephraim, of which we will see right now why Caeda is such a terrifying unit. Despite the fact that Ephraim is, well, blue, has tons of defense, sitting on a defense platform, Caeda does not care, because Caeda is a powerful unit. Now watch in terror. Yeah. Here it comes.
I'll do my part.
I'll sink you to the bottom of the sea. By doing my part, I have sunk the evil Ephraim, sending him straight to the Shadow Realm. Now we will use Terror Gunthra to one-shot Shigure. Now that he's died in the storm, we will now simply move you away.
Glad to sing for you.
Yeah, I think... No, actually, I don't think Robin could take you down. But let's not play with that. Well, let's just let someone else do it.
If we must.
Meanwhile, Asama uses his powerful healing to heal Caeda. Alright, go, Azama Bin Laden. Alright, now.
Let's go.
We have some problems here. Not enough speed? It would be nice if you have a little bit more speed. This is unfortunate. I really want to get... Eventually, I gotta figure out a way to do something with speed tactics. Eventually, but that day is not now. Let's see.
Of course.
Well, we're gonna run into some problems here, so why don't I... I can probably tank this,
Well.
even with
On the way.
Azama Bin Laden, so why don't we do that?
Certainly. Of course.
Well, currently, you're committing this evil, so I guess I'll just back off for a bit. And we'll let Robin face off against Azama Bin Laden. Oh, here it comes. Azama versus Robin. Okay, yeah. That's actually a pretty terrible battle. However, I have an edge because I believe in the 6% plus. So I do a little more extra damage to them. They get debuffed. Now, ooh, Caeda does not enough damage. What a shame. What a shame. That's okay though, because of all the debuffs you have, I will now spike you to death with Terror Gunthra.
If we must.
Alright, wow, you do so much damage to Marth. That's amazing.
What next?
I kind of want Caeda to fight Marth though, but I can't reach. I can't reach. I suppose they're up like this. Here we go.
What to do with you?
What to do with you, my buddy? Alright, I mean I could launch an attack now, but why don't we watch Marth fight Caeda? Or Marth can fight Azama, why not? Whoop! Well, it's time to finish you off! Yeah, Marth would have eaten an iceberg regardless of what, and that would have been the end of him. Alright, time for the next battle. Let's see what kind of units we will fight. Stop it. Hopefully we get to fight some of the focused units. Ooh, a Veronica, that'll be interesting. Well, when it comes to fighting Veronica, it's very important to get the first strike. Oh, and look here, we have Camilla and we have Claire Bear. Good taste. This guy has good taste. Alright, without a dancer, it's easy to predict their movements. So let's get into position.
Yes.
Let us sing.
We will now make Azama move again so that he can be deployed elsewhere. We'll probably deploy him there. We cannot allow
What can I do?
Veronica to land a hit first. Veronica does have low resistance though, so she's easy to infect with ploys. Alright, this is one of these times where I wish I have the Gale Force set up, because if I had, I would be able to kill this and this at the same time. Probably, no, I can't take down more from there. Let's see. I can take you out, but I'll be taken out right afterwards. So we should focus on taking out Marth. Marth first. But maybe I should be the one to do it. Oh, but then I'll eat an attack from Veronica.
If we must.
Not matters all that much, but
Yes.
this is difficult. Let me think for a second. Veronica is actually quite a pain. I mean, alright,
Well.
okay, this is fine, I guess. We'll just attack, whatever. Oop, boom. And now Veronica can't reach. We'll just move closer over here. And meanwhile, we will launch another attack on Marth, and that will destroy him.
If we must.
Even Azama with his like 20-something base attack, no problem. The 6 Paths of Pain Plus knows nothing of mercy. Meanwhile, because of all this explosion that Azama has been doing, Veronica is already near death. So why don't we just blow her away with the 6 Path right now? 6 Paths of Pain Plus! Alright, now we have to put up with Camilla, Bulbasaurus Rex.
Let us sing.
But, let's just move a little closer.
If we
We'll
must.
deal with them on our terms, not all the way over their terms. Ooh, but I see those ploys, though. Those ploys are something else altogether. Yep,
On the way.
that's the kind of setup I would have run on my Claire Bear. In fact, well, I'll just spoil it and say that is the setup I'll be using on Claire Bear, since, well, Caeda and Claire are pretty much the same except for color. Come. Alright, let's see. How do we strike them down? First, we take down Bulbasaurus Rex with our trademark iceberg.
Sweet dreams.
You thought you tough?
Clear the way.
Clear the way! And so the White Turban scores another kill. Now we will just watch as Claire march on her way to destruction. Alright, you are on the way to destruction. That sound does not fit Guntra at all. That does not sound Guntra in any way, shape, or form. It sounds like the voice of a small girl that would make that sound. Alright, let's go to the next one then. Alright, we get to fight Wowie. We get to fight him on the boat! Great! I'll use my iceberg and sink them all into the bottom of the ocean. Alright, first things first. Let's see. We do have a pre-charged Majunior. Whatever. Ishtar has pre-charged Moonbow. We have Mirth coming over here. We have Naui. And we have Burger King. So, let's pop open some
If we must.
walls
Let us sing.
and wait for the enemy to arrive. The enemy is approaching. Okay. Well, let's have them come a little closer. Wow, holy crap. See, now he's definitely difficult to deal with. We will deal with her in our own terms. And this box needs to go away. This
Yes.
box needs to go away. We need more room. We need more freedom of movement. We'll get the buff from here. And now we move next turn. Burger King and friends are arriving. They're getting tossed all over the place. That's highly ridiculous.
What can
In that case, since you decide to open the path, I'm just gonna spike you to death. Good day. And so Gunthra unleashes our secret technique, Terror Storm, and swept Ishtar
Glad
away,
to sing for you.
straight to the Shadow Realm. Alright, now we need to deal with Mirth, Burger King, and friends.
do? Of course.
Unfortunately, though, that is not Gunthra's job.
Well, well.
We can do considerable damage to Mirth, but I would have to eat 2 attacks at the same time. Not very smart. Well, though I could
What
just
next?
toss. Oh, yeah, in fact, that's what I will do.
If we must.
Here we go! 6 Paths of Pain Plus!
Eh?
Explode! Wow, that's so much damage. Art is a bang! Alright, now to toss you out, and we will just let Mirth march her way to destruction. Begin. Mirth versus Caeda. Thanks to Caeda's ridiculous resistance, Mirth stood no chance and was immediately destroyed. Alright, I have an iceberg charged up. Oh, but that's still not enough to take down. I mean, look, I would have done 2 times 2 damage to begin with. Ooh, that's not good, but that's okay. I do have another option. I will simply use the ability of my buddy Azama Bin Laden. Terror Blast! 6 Paths of Pain Plus! And now, we will just march over to Naui and sink her straight into the bottom of the ocean!
Clear the way.
Whoop, boom. Now it's your turn, Burger King. Well,
Let us sing.
I say this, but Burger King has been
What can I
crippled.
do?
Cannot move anymore. It's like he's barely moving. It's time to bring Burger King down as well. Goodbye, filthy American fast food. Die! And so Caeda destroys Burger King and all of its holdings. And that is how Sam, the Naui, was defeated and sent to the Shadow Realm. Okay, now it's time for the final battle. Caeda, who will you fight? Show your might. You get to fight Marth again. How wonderful! Caeda getting to fight Marth all day it brings a tear to my eye. Okay, we now need to fight Fjorm, a Fae. Well, I don't have to fight too many cavalry or armor units this game, but we will make do with it.
Certainly. What next?
Yes.
Goodness.
Leave these guys close by in case we need them to unleash some kind of terror bomb somewhere. Thankfully, with guidance, I can go anywhere I please. Let me think.
Let's go.
Well, well.
Okay, this one's easy. Well, I say this, but it's actually not that easy. I take 2 attack. Not that it matters, because I can.
Certainly.
If we
Alright,
must.
okay, in that case, I need a route of escape afterwards. That's what I need. You are positioning yourself in a really awkward position here.
What next?
I can definitely fight one of the 2, but I'm afraid that what will happen is that Faye comes out first, I chop Faye up, I take some damage. Well, actually, I won't take much damage now that I think about it. I mean, look, you're green. Look at me. I've got 41 resistance. You and your puny 47 attack and kiss my ass! Alright, I have determined...
Certainly.
Well, but then Marth could actually hurt me quite a bit.
What
You know, that's
next?
actually kind of awkward. So I'm gonna go and use
Yes.
the 6 Paths of Pain Plus now. Oh, but wait, but then what do I do about Veronica? I suppose
Well, well.
we're just gonna have to... We're just gonna have to let Azama Bin Laden take care of Marth. It would be good to do another battle like this, but I can't let Veronica stay alive. So, we will bring you down, Veronica, with my 62 damage.
Of On the
Oh,
way.
you know what would kick my ass? The Fury. The Fury
Please
would
stay
kick my
safe.
ass if I fight multiple opponents.
If we must.
But ooh, what is this?
Yes.
Oh, wait, haha! See, look, there's a solution to everything. Because of Azama and Caeda's strong bond, we were able to do enough damage to Marth and send him straight to the Shadow Realm. That is the powerful bond between Caeda and Azama Bin Laden.
Of course.
Now I can't move any further because all these greats. Nope. Fjorm versus Caeda. Iceberg! Oh man, if it wasn't for that defense platform, you would have died long ago.
Let's go.
Well, unfortunately, I cannot defeat Fei because I will die. So what do I do?
If we must.
What can I do?
Actually, a lot of us can't do much
well.
against Fei. This is actually kind of
Certainly.
terrible. Why would Fei do so much damage?
What next?
I hit her twice. Oh, I see. She hits me twice. My iceberg is not enough to take her down because she's sitting on the defense platform. Annoying. Well, I'll think of something. Well, I suppose there are two solutions to this problem, and one of the solutions involves walking away.
Let us sing.
As a matter of fact, that's what I will do.
Certainly.
Yes.
And we'll simply let...
Do be careful.
actually, she could come this way, but it's not a big deal. She's green, after all. She'll do no damage to
Of
me.
course.
And then we will just simply heal up,
Glad.
If we must.
and we will slowly take her
What to
down
do
with our
with you?
iceberg.
Of
Gunthra
course.
is absolutely no good this fight. Absolutely zero use in this terrain. Come again! Now you march to your death! Oh!
Throw down your weapon.
A weapon? What weapon? Do I chop off my arms and drop it on the ground? And so Fei has been sent to the Shadow Realm. Now it's time to bring down Fjorm as well. God, the fact that she... Well, that's a
What
good defense
next?
platform, but still, she can hold her own pretty well.
Certainly.
Alright, it's time
Yeah.
to say goodbye. And so, Caeda and friends display the power of the demolition units under the Dark Emperor Nino. And with that demonstration, that is the power of Caeda. Now, I hope to showcase her again in the future. She will be showcased again. I just gotta get everything figured out, and I will display her true power. Right now, her power is also very true, but it can be truer. I thank you all for watching. Until next time. Also, I hope you dig that towel on Asama's head.